Jordan Moore, John Jackson. We're talking Crosstown Cup because USC Baseball up to number 6 in the land, its highest ranking since 2003. They are hosting UCLA this weekend, so that's part of the prize. And we've got Jeremy Martinez and Dante Flores sitting down with us. Dante, man, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
22 today?
22.
I hear that makes you the old man on the team.
Oh, they call me Grandpa. They let me hear it every day.
Well, you are the seasoned vet, which means you took some lumps early on in your career, certainly more than Jeremy's had to deal with. How rewarding has this season been, given the fact that you have truly been through the rebuilding process and clearly looks like coming out the other side?
It's been amazing. It's been so much fun. It was actually after that Cinderella weekend against TCU, Vandy, UCLA, that I sent a text to all the guys, already thanking them for the memories that are starting and just for making it such a great season so far. And it's been amazing to keep going, and it's going to be a lot of fun coming up.
Jeremy, that's where I want to start with. You guys get up to a 12-0 start, which was the best start since 1988 when the Trojans got up to a 15-0 start.
Do you think these guys even know you played baseball?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make that point that, my team was 15-0.
Yeah, we got an old media guy, and Brett Boone on the cover.
Exactly.
We can bust it out for him.
These guys are good, but I got to let them know. I got to humble them a little bit. Jeremy, though, talk about that a little bit because it was an amazing start. As Dante mentioned, you guys beat, TCU, Vanderbilt, who was number 1 in the country at the time, UCLA, all ranked teams at the time. How much confidence did that run give you, especially the end of it?
That's a lot of confidence coming from the team. Just understanding that we can compete with the best, coming from, last season and building off that hot streak. I think it started when we beat Oregon State when they were number 1. We took 2 out of 3. And I gave the guys open eyes and said, hey, we can compete with these guys. And then once we beat TCU that night, it kept on building and building. The confidence just gets bigger. And then that way we have so much more confidence now. We're not afraid of anybody.
It seems like, Jeremy, that there's a selfless mentality. Two things stand out to me. Up and down the lineup, it seems like it's a different person each night. You're a key cog in that lineup. So is Dante. The other thing, too, is that you're a catcher by trade. You're playing first base right now. how much is it? Dante, you've moved around the field during your career, too. How much is it all for one and the cause right now, given where you guys have come from, and it's just enjoying winning whatever it takes to do it?
Exactly. I think it's everyone just putting their egos aside, putting their last names aside, and just understanding their role, understanding what they have to do, everyone buying into whatever the game plan is, buying into different positions, buying into hitting different orders, just like that. All those things build up to helping us win. We have 3 hitters, 4 hitters up the line or bunting to get guys over and put them in scoring position. And every 1 through 9, we have tremendous trust in each other that we're going to get the job done. We're going to get that run in to help our pitchers out, put them in a good situation.
Dante, talk about the style of this team as well, because it's changed from a year ago. And really, the stolen bases are what sort of indicated to me. This year, you guys 60 stolen bases as a team. Last year, as the whole year, 39. What's been the difference? Has it been a talent thing? Is it just a different mentality or just more aggressive? What is it?
It's a complete different mentality. We're relentless this year. We have a ton of energy. You can hear it from our players. You can hear it from our dugout. This team has just the pedal on the throttle, and we're just going. We're taking first to thirds. We're stealing bases. We're hitting doubles, more home runs this year. Just everything is going in all full gears, and we're kind of unstoppable right now. There's just a ton of energy coming throughout, and it's cycling down to the lineup.
It looks like you're having fun, too. I was looking at you guys. You go into Tucson, you sweep them. You hadn't won in Tucson, I don't think, since 2008, and you go ahead and win 3 straight games. Looked like you wore the uniforms on the whole trip home. What was going on there?
After taking that series, after the sweep, we had an early plane flight, and just the energy just felt right. We just wanted to show off that Trojan pride and just walk it through the airport. we were not ashamed. We were showing off to everyone, yes, we just swept Arizona. We are SC. Here we are.
That's great. Jeremy, you're coming off a great year a year ago. You're freshman All-American a year ago, and so now coming into your second year, how much has things changed for you in terms of, last year nobody knew you. They're probably throwing fastballs down the middle. Hey, this young freshman can't hit. Now they know who you are. You're a freshman All-American. How much have things changed for you in terms of how teams are attacking or approaching you when you come to the plate especially?
It's changed a little bit. Seeing more off speed is definitely the biggest thing that I've seen this year. Right. And just adjusting and just talking to the coaches, and really they sat me down and talked to me about what I should look for and understanding. But it helps to having guys like Timmy Robinson, Dante Flores, and Oppenheim and Lacey. You have all those guys that hit behind you, so it doesn't put no pressure on me, So just understanding if I don't get the job done, they're going to get the job done. So that way there's no pressure on me, that I can just have fun while I'm hitting.
What's the mentality, boys, going into a huge weekend? You played well against UCLA recently. Had that great series last season. You beat them at Dodger Stadium earlier this year. First place in Pac-12 is on the line. Just an old-school rivalry game. What's the mentality? Where are your heads at as we head towards a big series?
One, we're ready to fight, and two, we really feel like we're the better team this weekend. But it's not about who the better team is, it's who plays the best. And so we want to make sure we go out there and play our best game, play for each other, play for ourselves, play against the ball. And I don't think UCLA stands a chance.
But I tell you, JJ, it looks like you go ahead with one more. You can go one more.
Well, I wanted to, sort of accent the point of when these guys are talking about guys stepping up, and in particular in the closing role, right? Jeremy, you're being a catcher, you know this. Kyle Davis was a closer. Of course, he gets a foot injury, and then now you need, Mark Huberman to step up and play that role, and he's done phenomenal at that job. Talk about sort of the integration, not that particular situation, but also the team. And how you guys are sort of, like you said, covering each other's backs.
And I think that's been a huge success about our team is guys stepping up to their roles like Mark Huberman. Kyle Davis had a fantastic year. He's been down, but Mark's really stepped up. And there's all kinds of games like when we beat Vanderbilt, we had Albert Carrillo, who's a freshman, came off the bench and hit a walk-off home run.
Right.
In Seattle, we had Corey Dempster come off the bench in the 16th inning when he's sitting for 16 innings. Just understanding their roles and coming in and getting that huge slash hit to get us ahead. And that's what's been the huge success for us is everyone coming in and just ready for their roles and buying in.
Mark Huberman's dad works at the Beast.
I know. Well,
Beast 980. That's it. Getting the Huberman question.
Well, he cornered me.
Smart man. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, people keep asking me if USC baseball is back. I've seen it. They are, and you should see it this weekend. I mean, it's a phenomenal series. Data Field is going to be rocking Friday at 3 o'clock, Saturday at 7:30, Sunday at 2. Trading cards and autographs for kids on that Sunday finale. So Dante Flores, happy birthday. Jeremy Martinez, these guys will be in action. Come on down and see them. We'll be right back on Trojans Live. Time to talk about the #1 USC women's tennis team.